Both compositions, and let's ignore who's piloting them. So we just go on champion versus champion. Which composition do you lean towards at which stages of the game?
Yeah, so I think late game definitely looking towards Misfits, and Renata just does so much, especially
when you know, our line of work. Some shenanigans afoot. Treats on Rakan, stepping all the way forward. Caught out by Mercer, will be hand shook backwards, but flies away to safety onto Jezu. And both cleanse and exhaust used there, in fact. Now some damage on the Certus as well. So as far as the damage...
Nice job using that bot lane pressure.
Yeah, very nicely done. Neon and Mercer unlocked. Gilius steps back. There is a response. SK Gaming starting to collapse. Blue buff is there secured by Zlatan. He's got that warrior decoy available to him. We'll check it out in a moment. Mercer going very low. Treats forced to run for his life below 110 HP. Glacial Path not going to be taken. And first blood secured by VTO. That was a well-timed invade and punish on a collapse.
And great use of where the wave state was.
Again, it's Misfits with the first move. Zlatan and VTO, they're setting up a dive.
Yeah, this is a really nice setup. But Gilius is here, and he will be spotted now. I don't think he can go for the dive with so many members of SK here.
Nobody's got ultimates except VTO just yet. There goes up the orbit deception. Tower's currently taking up Mercer. Now it turns to VTO. One shot, two shots. That's a dead Treats. Turning a focus to Gilius. Tower flashed away from. Everybody from Misfits escapes. They get themselves 2 kills.
That was beautifully coordinated by Misfits.
Treats and I think Jezu was starting to walk towards the Raptor camp at the very beginning of the game. Because they get bullied, because they get pushed away, it unlocks the ability for Zlatan to have a couple minutes of peace. The Rift Herald is dropped at 13 minutes.
Oh, he's dead.
The tower is dropped. The Arcane shift away. Here comes Zlatan! Cyclone into Neon's hat trick. Shelly's not done yet. She should be able to get a charge into this inner turret. Irrelevant can teleport in if anything breaks out. This will be potentially a second turret going down.
And even Dragon is going to be up in just a moment as well, so they can fall back towards that. But Treats?
Well, Treats is going to look for the engage, but look at the damage back. Neon is running out of mana. And Zlatan has taken some notes over the last 4 games, has figured out what he and Misfits need to do, and is channeling some MSI powers. As now all of a sudden, they're going to get out. Does he get out? Does he get out? No, he doesn't! Frozen in place! Not taken out just yet. The hostile takeover by so much time!
No way!
Zlatan is running for his life. The bailout will give a couple extra seconds, but we all held our breath. SK are on the board.
Yeah, SK getting something
with
back.
The wallets, and as long as they keep Neon in a good position, he can pretty much clean up any fights.
Yeah, I think they're just going to move Neon mid, use the Rift Child mid, you take it all. Mercer, though.
Well, let's find out. Glacial Path comes in here. Hostile takeover is available. Won't even be able to be channeled because of the CC lock. SK find themselves a kill. Zlatan forced to run away. Cyclone will buy some time. Treats gets the knock-up, and that's a dead monkey. 2 quick kills to SK. Cast a curse if ever I've seen one.
I mean,
not the knock-up. The Rift Herald is going to be dropped mid. 3 towers have already been secured here for Misfits. Keep rising irrelevant. He's on the right-hand side. He may join the game. Is he going to fire Call of the Forge Guard? Steps forward. Bellows Breath will buy a couple extra seconds.
He did try really hard to join the game there.
Tried to. Did not find the right target. Has yet. I am.
So, I have some quotes here.
Okay.
Might help Misfits go for it.
Right.
We have to boldly go where no man has gone before. There's no such thing as the unknown. Only things temporarily.
Can you stop? Those are all Star Trek. Those are not Star Wars quotes.
You have Captain Kirk on your leg, don't you?
Do not. Dude,
isn't it Captain Kirk?
Fired.
Right? Yeah.
You are fired, young man, for quoting Star Trek as Star Wars is right now. Zlatan, Neon, and Irrelevant.
It worked! It worked!
On SK Gaming, that Everfrost was flawless from VTO, and SK Gaming get Goomba stomped underneath the killer bunny of Misfits.
See, all they needed was the Star Wars quotes, and now Misfits get to turn over towards the Baron. It's going to set them up beautifully. Treats and Gen X going to see what they can do with Jezu, but I mean, there's still 5 member strongs here for Misfits.
I am seething on the inside. SK Gaming are going to try threaten 2-3 members alive, stepping forward. Baron's down to 2,500. That's a knock up inside the river, and Treats goes golden. VTO's low, 150 HP. Baron underneath finally secured by Misfits, and Gen X jumps in with the World Ender on cooldown. He's blown up where he stands. And Neon can chase further if he wants to. The Baron, an extra kill. Jean-Luc Picard would be ecstatic up to them until eventually they got the objective. Like, Misfits were committed to forcing an error from SK, and they made it work.
And here's another one. Gilly's caught out.
Yeah, and of course he's going to get knocked up. Gets pulled backwards by the handshake. Irrelevant calls the Forge Guard. 2 members knocked up. Re-engaged there from Zlatan. That's 1 dead jungler. Killer Instinct used from Neon. Certus will get taken out. A crushing blow to the dome. And Treats forced to battle dance to safety. There is Misfits demolishing SK. 25 minutes in, nearly 10k up, and they're already sitting on the base.
And this is the thing, right? It's been a little bit of a slower pace when you look at like the way the mid game settled through, but Misfits knew what they were doing this whole time. Going towards the Baron, getting the picks, getting the kills. Now they're getting this bot inhibitor as well. And again, Dragon is up on the backside of this as well, so they get to pick that up on the way out too.
Oh man, such a great play here from Misfits.
Such in the mid game, but they just didn't have the early game to follow through, and now they're falling to Misfits.
Dun 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 dun! VTO, Hourglass keeps him alive! Cyclone knocks up SK and the hostile takeover won't find its target. VTO gets the ultimate revenge after being jumped on by 3. He's the one that gets the kill. The snipe from the GOAT, as Irrelevant, will pick it up. Nexus, the inhibitor turret correction will fall. The inhibitor number 2 will fall. And there's only 3 members left standing for SK Gaming as Misfits turn their attention onto the Nexus turrets. Minions are cleared out, though that will buy some time, but that is...
I mean, Misfits making sure that they're crossing every T that exists in this game, making sure that they can actually get this top lane inhibitor as well. You got minions pushing in the bot side. It's looking clean for Misfits. 1,
6, and 2. Gilius's Viego has had a tough time this game. More than 50% of his team's deaths is just with Gilius. Minions are now inside the base. And now you can go /D. Do the dance. The GOAT is called in, is knocked up, and not going to find a target, nor does Treats. He's forced to battle dance to safety. Certus buys a couple extra seconds. VTO's being focused by Gilius. Genex once again buying time. Neo jumps for the killer instinct. That's 1. That'll be 2. That'll be 3 for Misfits. 4 to follow. And the last man standing is Jezu. As the Nexus turret will fall down and tower dive seems to be the name of the game. Let the Super Minions do the work. Jezu will go golden with a stopwatch underneath his own fountain laser. And Misfits find their first win of summer.
A beautiful game from Misfits there, taking control very, very early. And I'm glad to see a little bit more of that proactivity that not only has been missing from Misfits, but honestly from a lot of teams in the LEC with these like early tower dives going down towards the bot side, the coordination that we got to see from the early game. This is what Misfits were so good with in spring. And it's great to see coming back.
It really is. And I mean, that was a highly illogical play from Misfits off the 0-4 to pick it up. They were able to prove that
strong AD carry later, especially against short-range champions like Na, like Lucian, like Volibear, even like Ahri as well with the extra mobility. And then they're still engaged. So yeah, you lack like that strong frontliner, but you have so many pseudo frontliners in the north.
Relatively even. Ultimately, Mad would always push the vision line deeper. Mad were always the ones proactive. And I just want to remind everyone, Niski was getting kind of whooped a little in that mid lane. His TF was under pressure. This time around, it's Finn that's under pressure in the top lane.
Yeah, Elyoya should be able to get onto him here.
Well, there's a little hop, the ward dash away, flash, and Elyoya's not going to follow on. Instead, allow the flashless Finn to back away, lose the minions, lose the wave, potentially lose his TP, and now be under even more threat from Omos.
Yeah, I mean, I think keeping the flash probably a good shout, but Marcoon trying to respond on bot side here.
Well, Marcoon's trying to set up Patrick and Mickey. Can he go? That's it! You're all clear, kid! Now bring it home! First blood secured for Marcoon on the Volibear once again. Do they dive again is the question. They're feeling it. They're feeling it. Kaiser, level 3, flash available to him. Teleport being channeled, and this will send them packing. Marcoon says, never tell me the odds, and they get out clean.
Yeah, it will give Finn the opportunity to push in. Yeah, and it feels like now you just get to double down, and this is XL, right? And I love that we're seeing this more aggression come in from LEC teams, right? Like, actually, Niski?
What is this? It's a trap, as Niski's going to get jumped on. The prowling projectile slows him down. Flash forward. XL find 2 more kills.
And this is what has been so good from XL. It's snowballing these.
Own Spirit Rush, and Elyoya just steps back. Had some CC landed, maybe they would have gone in. They said they didn't, so it's going to start to stack up. How quickly can they jump in? Elyoya stepping forward, flash available, not even going to need it. Dragon Rage kick comes backwards, the hop out from Finn, the sidestep, the Sonic Wave, the flash forward, he's just getting cripple, not enough! I tell you what though, Finn is dancing with danger. As all of a sudden Marcoon will get spotted out, Elyoya lingering, look at the minimap though. Nukta can't make his way out, the sky has been split, and as Berlin says, woo, 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 woo! Storm bring it down from Marcoon! Nuktak Spirit rushes forward, looking for the charm. Number 2, the charm guards wide, and it will not be needed as the wee bot picks up another.
And nicely done there, but maybe this is all just an elaborate game plan for Finn. He's just trying to like get in the head of Elyoya. What's up?
That's so woo! Ultra Shock Laser comes out, Storm Stormbringer is flashed away from. That's a catch onto Nuke Duck as Niski can chase forward. Flashes again, continues to spam it out. Spirit Rush is available. The stun! The chains through the wall. Niski's not done yet. Kaiser's running. Spider Nautilus, Maglite's finally on the ball. They pick up the first kill. Will they find number 2? Finn's gonna gnaw out in just a moment. Tempest, cripple available, and Finn decides to back away. Standing, taunting, daring Alyoya, and making it clear. Take notes.
These Sonic Waves can't hit onto Finn apparently, and now XL will trade the pressure on the top side because they know that's where Alyoya is. 4 plays on bottom side, but
Finn takes some damage. Dragon Rage not used there. These first 4 games of Summer have looked great. Now they are under pressure. They're down 1,000 gold. They're down a tower. They're down 2 dragons. And we're only at 13.5 minutes. They have at least got a cross map top. But at what cost you, Dagdom, when you look, as once again, Unforgiven gets woo-woo down. The Stormbringer cannot be flashed this time round. The tower's disabled. Armut is now trying to get some snips back. Meganar's available and stunning up Armut against the wall. He stays alive long enough for Marcoon to go below 100. The heal comes out, he's now up to 400. Dash back away from Nuke Duck as he's spur rushing out. Kaiser falls in the fray. And the final chapter dissuades any follow-up. 6 kills to 1. They're not done yet. That's going to be the dash over the wall from Patrick, and again, XL back away, despite being flanked and surrounded.
In their favor. Now you can see Armut's bot side, cool. We have more gold in the mid lane, so we're just going to push this in.
One of the things I really like is just how rapidly XL are using their Rift Heralds as well. You so often see teams sitting on that for a while, as Armut is now caught behind enemy lines. Got a bad feeling about this. He's ghosting up, hopping over the wall. Multiple members of XL are trying to flank him, but outside of vision, as Armut made it out, he's now making his way to the top lane. Niski's top, and Patrick and Mickey are now making their way forward. This is going to become a 2v2. Final chapter will find the root, and Patrick will find the kill. That was just melted where he stands. Armut gets exhausted. He will be the next to fall. Patrick is sidestepping so many abilities. Look at that healing. The zoomies, and Marcoon is on the rampage. He picks up the final kill. 401 for Marcoon, 402 for Patrick.
I mean, just
might be XL's most dominant game of Summer thus far.
I mean, this has been absolutely incredible.
Look, they've been bullied, they've been pushed around, but now, how do they claw this back? Well, not like that! Woo, woo, woo! The final chapter will lock down multiple members. The Stormbringer's dashed away from. Alyoya will use that safeguard. Here comes Armut. He needs the needle working on the target! Finn! Finito! Done so! XL, kill 3, and they're not done yet. That's for the ace for XL at 18.
Well, you wanted to know if Mad Lions get back into it. Well, I think Finn put the full stop on that one. XL, that was beautiful.
What a team fight. Meganar's up. Chuck out the boomerang. 1, 2 spikes. Not going to be locked up, though, and backs away. Niski did steal that Gnar. 5 members of XL pushing forward. No culling available. A number of other abilities are. And I think for Mad Lions, probably smart to back that out a little. Kaiser will be the focus, blown up, despite chucking out the dredge line. And a fantastic Gnar from Niski, but there's not enough follow-up. Patrick survives the needlework, survives it thanks to the wallet, and he's not going to be taken down just yet. Now he's chasing onto Armut. His finish trying to bounce around. The snip will just not do it. Triple kill for Patrick.
That is heartbreaking. Patrick was so close to going down, but I think Alyoya kicked him out of the fight, kicked him to safety, and that's why he was able to survive. And now XL, they're able to push in and crack open this turret, and it's only 20 minutes into the game, Trevor.
This is a better looking game than even that near perfect versus Misfits. It is just styling. Dude, how far do they go?
Wait a sec.
They're looking at the Nexus.
No. I mean, you've got a lot of members coming back up, but they're just going to go for it.
1. Nexus turret is down. Unforgiven is alive. Alyoya can follow. The Ultra Spark Laser will be fired through. Not kill out the way. The Nexus is being
No way.
fastest game of summer by
from Astralis.
This is a very good teamfight comp, right? One Ornn ult onto anyone, a Yone ult, Lilia, you name it, there's going to be follow-up right behind you. And I feel like if Rogue don't have flash on people like Trimby on the Soraka...
Build up CS leads, but now have to draw attention once again to Jonghoon. Hovering around the top side of the map. Xerxes is here to support as well. It's imperative that Jonghoon lands the hook, otherwise the play is not going to happen. Good damage.
We're trying to turn it back around. Jonghoon going in. Odo! Flash it first. The hook second. Pulls it back. Perfect pipe play from Jonghoon.
Beautiful play there.
Fantastic job. First Drake, first Herald, then now Marang. Looking to go on the offensive.
Bellows breath used. There's the Gnar back. Vizicachi doesn't really have anywhere to go. The Cyclone coming out. Vizicachi still has the flash, but no way to escape. Rogue on the board.
Fantastic timing there by Odo. Experience boss so close to level 6. If he had that, maybe he could full commit and execute Trimby, but now Dayor.
Good knockback by Larson. Dodges in front of Dayor. Marang going with the Cyclone to still chase this forward, and Rogue get their second kill of the game.
So Larson has to invest in...
He only started playing competitive last year as well, I believe, so his career is quite short to be in such a fantastic position, and up against Rogue here, he's struggling a bit, but Malrang's going to find Xerxes.
Gonna put the Cyclone down. Xerxes trying to get away from this one. Brings Malrang across the wall. Looting Lullaby used as well. Dawning Shadow comes out. One asleep, but Larson here. The first to react. Dayor trying to get across the wall as well. Vizicachi trying to trade. It's two. Cobby goes in. Oh, Cobby! Do they want more? Up towards the top side. Cobby able to react. Dayor takes one. Malrang trying to dodge away. Odoame retreating as well, but here comes Jonghoon. The death Malo X could mark the spot. B drop. Oh, the stun! Oh my god! Oh, that was actually disgusting from Jonghoon. What? Execute by name, execute by nature.
That was unbelievably well played by Jonghoon.
Pinks, look at the ward, look at the deep ward down south. They're
go for a
pinging
TP.
for a potential TP flank.
Chachi does have
There
the
he
ball.
comes.
God, there goes the TP. Loading Lullaby onto comp. He's going to cleanse that away as the chase comes in. Call of the Ford God. Chachi looking for the double knockup. The rest of Astralis trying to get here, but they're not there in time. Chachi already low. Pops the stopwatch. Dayor over the wall in the Dragon Pit right now, but Astralis just a little too greedy, and Rogue are willing to take that kill.
Feels a little bit too deep there from Astralis. They're kind of reaching for that play a bit too much, especially when you consider
Look down to Odoamne, gets the stun as well with the Phantom Undertow. Dragon started by Astralis, as you say, it would be soul for them. Jonghoon spotted, I believe, by Malrang as he comes around the corner. Malrang on a ward now, he clears that one out. Astralis continuing to try and push forward. Rogue looking for it. Dragon down to 3,000. Malrang trying to get in over the pit. Call of the Forge God used to lock out Malrang. The hook doesn't get him back, and Malrang gets in with a decoy. Great steal from the Rogue jungler. Knocks up Chachi. The charm coming out. The encore. Fate steal, but it's onto the two tanks. Jonghoon and we're getting to the fight right now. No one's low enough for him either. Comp going in the stream and slides the shuffle. In by Larson. And Rogue died forward, and Astralis die. Xerxes just able to get away, but Rogue able to take down 4.
Oh, they had so much layered CC there, Astralis, but it was just Jonghoon couldn't find a
The
target.
Soraka ultimate, the Soraka healing, and then you also had Odoamne ready with the Mega Gnar. Everything came out from Rogue to buy enough time to turn the fight around.
Xerxes has no way into this pit, no flash. We'll just have to watch the Baron fall. Larson can TP in worst case, it just came up. There's a TP coming in from Kobe, so maybe they think that it's going down slow enough that they can contest, or they just want to push out these mid waves to stop them from being able to move straight to a tower. Nevertheless, Xerxes
Counter TP used. Kobe looking for the steal across the wall. TP coming in as well. Astralis want the fight. They're going to try and invest everything into this. Call of the Forge God. Not out for Chachi. Jonghoon gets the hook, but it's only onto the decoy, and Rogue are able to walk away.
Wow, 2 TPs invested to try and find a contest. It feels like as Astralis, you want to force something, but Odoamne just snuck away the top wave too, so there's no tower to play for. Hook.
Onto Malrang. Once again, decoys away, and Malrang will be able to escape.
So Rogue, rather, are able to just
He's
disengage.
sitting on that immortal shield bow. Quite far behind, obviously played the Ruin King. An option on the Yone. That looks to be where he is going, and with a bit of gold from that tower, maybe it will be enough. Trimby. Zoom. Oh, okay. That's a misclick.
That is a miss.
Maybe just looking for the sweeper. Odoamne here. Good chase forward, goes in, jumps forward with Mega Gnar. Now Gnar into the wall is an option for him. The rest of Astralis trying to retreat. The house comes down, flash forward, Gnar back, double TP immediately from Astralis. Odoamne going deep here. Jonghoon going to join the fight. Dawning Shadow in. Dayor dives forward, but already he's taken out by Larson. The Loading Lullaby is only going to find 2, and Astralis don't have the damage to chase this up any further.
All right.
Look where Malrang is, coming out of the jungle. A looming spectre in the bases of Astralis. Gets the double knockup with the double cyclone, and he continues to chase forward. Xerxes looking for a little bit more. It's Malrang pops the stopwatch. Call to the Forge God used by Chachi in the wrong direction. Charm goes on the heals. Who ends the rest of the damage? Heal coming out. Death from below used on the clone, and now that's reset. No option for Jonghoon to get back in. Odo pulled into the tower, but he gets his second Mega Knight of the fight, and you just can't kill him. Rogue refused to die as they face Astralis in the top lane.
You can see the durability patch once again as Odo Omni starts the fight with his Mega Knight and ends the fight with his Mega Knight. All 5 members are alive and they're looking to break into the base of Astralis.
Dior is respawning now. Jonghoon is behind them. Looks like Trimby needs to base and TP back. Will Jonghoon let him? I think he's just going to cancel the recall for now.
There's the hook. Doesn't have death from below. Keeps Trimby around. Keeps him in the fight. Chachi going forward. Jonghoon still looking for more here. So no death from below for him. Third of its cooldown left.
Baron up at 20. Sweeper sees him as well, so now he's in a dangerous situation.
Goes down, tries to get away from Trimby. Can just dash across this wall, but Larsen's going to be waiting for him. Dash forward into the base. And yeah, you say he's dead. And he is.
He'll have to get into the pits for the first place. Dior's basing right now. I'll see if he TP's back in.
Xerxes, no flash, no blast going for him either. TP not used by Dior, kind of means that Astralis aren't going to fight this one. Kobe could just look for a steal across the wall. Call to the Forge God. Not enough. Malrang good with his smite.
Trying to time the burst there.
Put some damage down across the wall. Rogue advancing. Astralis know they're at a numbers disadvantage right now. Odo Omni looking for that Nav into the wall, but the damage is coming in. Call to the Forge God used. Equinox, meaning Chachi had to do that from a little bit further back than he would have liked. Jonghoon's trying to come in for the flank as well, but now Rogue still able to crack through that inhibitor in the mid lane. They go up towards top. No tower there. This will be 2 inhibitors off this push.
The base continues to crumble for Astralis. Rogue going to take their time. TP going to come through from Larsen to move into the bot lane.
Now, though, no, he's gone into the clone. There's the knock-up as well as they look to all-in invest here. The charm goes out, but Odo with a good stopwatch. Redemption used as Odo will come out of the golden. So a little bit of a healing blanket there from the Rogue team.
Astralis have no damage. That was 3 ultimates already gone now. There's 2 left. Jonghoon and Dior, what can they set up with? If they lose this inhibitor, the game is practically over. Odo Omni's going to get Mega. They really want to force this. Waves coming in.
Sure. But Odo tanked like 5 tower shots there and gained health across the course of that transaction. Marang flashing forward with the Cyclone.
There's a bunk.
Just able to escape, survives, but they just can't kill Marang off. Dawn and Shadow just wide. The shield's coming out as well from Kobe. Death from below, dodged by Marang. The inhibitor tower down towards the bottom flank. He's going to fall and Rogue continues to push forward. The healing is absurd, and Rogue are unkillable. Astralis had a strong early game, but Rogue bided their time, and in the end, you just can't kill the medics. Trimby and Comp too strong for the Astralis to do any work really here. And Rogue looking for their 3rd win in a row.
The early game definitely looked good from Astralis. They showed some good stuff, but the team fighting was just too strong from Rogue. Slowly but surely, they will be whittling down these Nexus towers and going on a 2-0 week 2.
Call to the Forge God comes down once again. Chachi flashes away. Jonghoon looking to proxy all the waves, but there's already minions at your base and there's no towers to stop them taking down your Nexus. The charm hits onto Larsen and he gains health through that as well. Kobe, you may be a support Seraphine, but you're not meant to be supporting the enemy team as you try and put the damage in, but you just don't have it. No death from below for Jonghoon. Dodged away from the Bone Skewer there as well.
No one is dead.
Damage, mod check. Where's the damage? Guys!
They're going to keep chasing.
Comp's full HP again! What the hell?
I thought the game was going to end there, I will be honest.
Go on, Chachi,
Maybe
burn
Odo
them
can
to death.
TP and backdoor if they overchase, but no.
Lily, Yone.
They're going to lose Soul. This could be the game-changing moment.
I don't think it
as
will be.
Astralis secure the Cloud Soul. Try and make it engage happen.
Just don't fight!
Just don't fight, forehead. Jonghoon looking for something. Top wave is pushing in. Astralis going to have to answer with that, but they've culled the bottom wave. Now they can try and cull the mid wave and the top wave at the same time. It's going to be difficult for them. As Rogue
Tower defense.
look to close this one out. Where's the monkey with a pea shooter? It's Bloons. As Odo Omni pushes forward, Dayor going in. There's the engage. Dayor killed off immediately.
They're full HP.
And the hope is over. We have done some hopium, but it's a new hope for Rogue as they pick up their 3rd win in a row. Nothing Astralis can do. All of Rogue full HP. A strong performance from our regular season first place team.
I really liked the early game from Astralis. I think we saw some really great stuff from Jonghoon, but ultimately it came down to that single dragon fight. The 4th dragon fight where Rogue was able to steal away the Drake and win out in the 5v5. Rogue's comp instantly came online. The scaling was in full effect and there was nothing that Astralis could do. They just did not have the damage. And we did talk about that in draft, how Yone wasn't probably going to be enough. and we kind of saw it play out in the team.
I guess it's a mixture of not having the damage, but also that Soraka pick. We can see why it was picked towards the mid to late game, right? So much healing from Trimby. They couldn't find a single target. And of course, if Pyke can't get on low enough, then he can't really find anything in the fights.
Well, so this is why I wonder if it had been a Yasuo Diana, could they have like one shot before the healing could come in?
Soraka.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because then you also have like
Comfort is key though.
Yeah, of lines, which means that it must have been in
21.
I think it was 2019.
Lads. Nuclear Red played it last spring.
Oh.
Played it only a few months ago.
Wow.
Second, Betty.
What?
I have something to celebrate. So at the end of yesterday's game, Hylissang did hit 4,000 LEC assists. He's the first player to do this. Jankos.
When he gets level 11 is when the wave clear is in full effect. Because you have the max points in
Ooh, here he comes.
Zoom. Predator activated, flashing forward. The Abyssal Voyage doesn't connect, but Hylissang really has nowhere to go. Flash burn from him earlier. First blood to BDS.
Yeah, that's the Skarner. Pop the Predator, open the DRS, pop the... Here, Hilly has the bailout if they want to make it a 1-for-1. We saw in the LPL there was a Kalista Renata lane instantly diving at the level 2 wave. Now we can see a similar thing here. Syncroft's around, doesn't have ultimate up yet though, and no flash.
Flash Spectral more. There's the chase. The handshake brings it back, and Syncroft has nowhere to go. Fnatic baited him into that top push and caught him out.
It was a really good punish there from Fnatic, because they realized that as Syncroft was trying to come for the save, they could actually just collapse on him, and now they can reset it for the dive.
Aggressivo halfway towards the Mega Gnar, but Wonder still has the barrel, says that everything he needs. The Dawning Shadow, not enough shielding. Fnatic with a great dive towards the top lane. That's 2 kills to them.
Yeah, and it's all on Hilly's roam. What can BDS get in bot lane?
To shut them down. Good scaling on either side, though, so we'll have to see how these two teams fight in the team fights later on. Nuclear using that blue buff to try and regain some mana. Syncroft dodging away from the handshake. Razork going in with the Spectral Maw, but there's no real follow-up for the rest of Fnatic here. Nuclear is low on mana. It's one of the foibles of Kog'Maw.
Oh, here they go.
Syncroft, though, flashes forward. There's the Impale, and Hylissang, for the second time this game, is sacrificed. Caught out with the stinger that is Syncroft.
Again, no counterplay. Someone's always going to fall victim to this Skarner roll. It's just whether they die or not, and Hilly just seems like he's not got enough numbers around him on this second time around again. They're going to get themselves the second dragon as well, so BDS now 2 dragons away from Soul Point. What soul is it going to be is the question. Is it going to be Cloud? Where's Atlas? There's a lot of Cloud Drakes today.
Yeah, but if you're Syncroft, you're really happy, because you've got Predator, and you've got the ability to run that guy back into your team. Aggressivo here needs to try and jump away. Great Spectral Maw with a jump. Aggressivo building up towards that Mega Gnar, has a flash. A Heartbreaker as well to dodge away from the Gnar knockback. Aggressivo will not invest his flash, and Razork gets his second kill of the game.
So Razork,
jungler, instead of in solo QA, he's less likely to get blue buffs. Maybe he'll skip over the Seraphs and just go straight towards the Rylai's and the Void Staff. But Seraphs does give you a lot of extra mana, which is something that Kog'Maw struggles with, and some healing as well, of course.
True.
Based. Xmadi with a good flash away. There's the Devour with the handshakes, going to bring a Dote back. Abyssal Voyage out though. Will allow both of them to escape.
Razork.
And now Razork's gone deep.
The ult.
Back once again with the Impale. Shut down, and the flash forward by Dote as they look for upset. He's going to try and jump across the wall. Humanoid started the dragon. Building up the stacks. The chase continues. Hostile takeover dodged by all of BDS. The Spire secured by Fnatic. Syncroft will be looking for one of his own. Good barrel back. Nuclear poked out, but the healing coming out. The piercing dart.
They have smite.
Xmadi will help them. Syncroft with the smite secures it. There's 2 souls over to Xmadi.
And it's as simple as that. Fnatic just overextending a little bit to there. I think it was a setup for poke.
There's the package being picked up by Humanoid.
Big.
I will say Wonder has a big opportunity as well. If Syncroft flashes forward, he can use that barrel to replace the Skarner to try and get him onto his backline. Poke coming out from both sides. Xmadi with a lot of healing. Dodge the shots, dodge the spit, dodge the missiles. What? And you dodge away from Wonder, flashes forward, but it's only Syncroft and Dote. He gets knocked back. Suppression going on to Razork. He's brought out back with the bailout, but they just don't kill anyone quickly enough. Xmadi falls just afterwards.
It's a 4 versus 5 in favor of BDS. Dragon gets started. A lot of ultimates used. Actually, Maddie is down, so it's a 4v4, excuse me. Aggressivo has the Mega Gnar and Flash ult. Humanoid still has the package.
Dote with a good Scry's Bloom there will spot out Humanoid.
Aggressivo's
the recall
just
happening
getting
from
killed
Wonder.
by the Dragon right now.
Aggressivo dying to the Dragon. Syncroft stepping forward, does have the smite. No smite, of course, for Fnatic. BDS trying to call it.
Wonder TP back.
Wonder can TP in. Disengage coming out. Syncroft able to escape! Package onto the backline, but Humanoid stunned by Syncroft. Humanoid dodging a great Devour. They're going to turn it back around. Nuclear in with the Void Ooze will be enough. Upset is still there. And that Living Battery is very excited. Erode forced away. Upset jumps across the wall. The junglers, though, have respawned. Razork is back, Syncroft is not.
Maddie is back as well. He's running down here. Aggressivo needs to base and TP if they want to contest this. It's going to turn into a 3v3 once again, but now it's Fnatic who have the smite advantage. Wunder has no flash if he wants to engage this. Where does Aggressivo TP, and does he TP is the question.
Xmatty doesn't have the highest damage build as well. Only the Umbral Glaive and a bit of lethality. Razork in the pit here. The smite should be easy enough for him to secure. Wunder going in as well. The barrel back. The smite lands from Razork. Abyssal Voyage out. BDS looking to chase forward. Xmatty hit with a Ultra Shock laser across the wall, and the dash away from Upset will get him out. Wunder trying to get in there. Razork on the backline now. Xmatty trying to get away, but the Heartbreaker finds him. The chase continues. Fnatic advancing. Adode trying to get away from his former teammate in that center. The Abyssal Voyage. Double root forward. The Spectral Maw. Syncroft trying to get him around the corner with the Spire. Onto Razork to acquire Taste, a possibility. Syncroft dodging in and out. The Impale coming back. The Bliving Artillery from Nuclear Wind finds his mark. And BDS are able to get another kill. They killed off the jungler. Do they turn their eyes towards the Baron? Do they continue to chase?
These fights are really endless on this patch. That was a 1 to 2 minute fight right there. So many members respawn.
Very close game. But items continue to be completed. Xmatty now on 2 fully completed. Same for Upset. Along with the QSS. Ultimate will come out from Wunder. Just to try and clear out the way.
The poke in the shadow. Oh my! Oh, Hiller saying that wasn't your fault. Sometimes you miss position, get caught out, but that poke is disgusting from BDS. They get another kill. Hillsang's 4th death of the game now. BDS pushing down the mid lane.
You can see the power of the range that BDS have, and the only one who can answer it. Spirit Visage, Iceborne, there's so much tankiness on this Tahm Kench. They're going to get this top tier 1, and he's only going to get tankier. He's building towards a Renwins, I believe.
Can we see? Sorry, can we quickly see where we are? Our center stacks 100 now. Xmatty will be putting a lot of damage down in these fights, but he's staying around, and the Ultra Laser will stop him. TP coming in. Xmatty did not line up his recalls, and immediately Fnatic say that's Baron for us.
A massive mistake comes out from Xmatty, and this will give a big window for Fnatic to rush this one down. The damage is big, but Syncroft is in the area.
His flash is up. His flash is up.
Flash, smite. Not there in time. Smite secure. Upset takes it. Aggressivo looking for the bot side. Hostile takeover is going to hit onto that backline. Syncroft now dashing away towards the top of this fight. Comes back in, but all of Fnatic are closing in.
Look at the mid-wave.
Lobster, and they want it for dinner. Get me a butter and garlic sauce, they say. Take down the Scorpion for Seraphine. Fnatic will kill off Syncroft, the midway pushed in by BDS.
They'll be able to reset.
Of course, if they overstay and they get re-engaged on, they won't have that ultimate, but it looks like they're going to force this.
Nuclear Wind still pretty high on mana. Tower low. Aggressivo stepping forward, has that Mega Nart building up. It's forced away by Razork. BDS perhaps looking for a bit of a chase. Syncroft doesn't have the Predator. Turbo Chem Tank, though, still in his back pocket if he wants to try and get on towards the enemy jungler. Razork taking the long way around towards this red buff. Upset there to join him. Hillsang waiting in the wings. Syncroft going forward. Ultra Shock laser going down. There's a smite. Immediate QSS out from Razork as he goes for a Dote. But their Dote is not the target. You're looking for the bailout coming out. Upset trying to step forward. On the back line, though. Wunder, great play onto Nuclear Wind. The threat is down, and BDS now have to play a man to the bad. Aggressivo not here, not TPing in. Wunder still stepping in. Humanoid looking for the flank position. Syncroft, no impale, no stinger for him. Xmatty and Adote trying to retreat behind their inhibitor tower line, and they will manage to survive for now.
Overall, the 1-for-1 trade, but the poke continues to come down onto Adote, going to pop the shield.
TP in from Aggressivo. Wunder pops the stopwatch here. Abyssal Voyage forward, looking for the knockup. Aggressivo trying to build up that Mega Nart. Green 2-man move with the last embrace. Xmatty putting the damage down now. Humanoid comes out with the bailout, but he's shut down. Aggressivo with an eye to the wall.
It's a triple.
Fnatic too deep. Fnatic too greedy, and BDS pounce.
And it's Aggressivo who TP's in from behind and gets himself a triple kill in his second week here in the LCS up against Fnatic, but there's no objectives to play for. BDS get themselves a full ace, but it's
Scuttle Crab, but they've also been able to replenish all of their wards. So even if Fnatic try to clear any of this out, BDS will be able to immediately retake that control, forcing Fnatic to now be on the back foot.
And this was the state of the game where BDS was actually able to take an advantage against G2 yesterday. They have the setup, the poke.
Flash, Humanoid caught out. They're looking for the damage, but they can't quite take him out.
Oh, the knockback!
The knockback on the Syncroft means that he's in the middle of the enemy team, and they just don't have it. Humanoid able to survive, has the TP to get back to this fight. Fnatic pushing down mid.
The engage looks so good for Syncroft, but the
damage down in these fights, but he has got the rapid fire cannon now, which will give him a little bit of range. Fnatic going to try and set up around this Baron. Aggressivo catching the mid wave. Nuclear Wind putting some damage onto Humanoid. The GA spot, that's huge! And now Syncroft can step forward. They're not going to look for the impale, the Abyssal Voyage. Package away, but that's huge. Fnatic now on the retreat.
Their arm's length. Who can land that first bit of poke? BDS are going to start off the Baron.
Going to go quick.
I mean, I don't think it's that quick, to be fair, relative to Fnatic's. Like, you have... Oh, hang on. Oh,
Stepping, Dawning Shadow, not enough. He shields himself. Stun up towards the top side of Syncroft, looks for a little bit of damage. Knocked back, Aggressiva goes in, the hostile takeover, getting up to the back line. Upset trying to get there as well. Syncroft dodging back, Aggressiva wants the stopwatch, will dive forward. Upset being a nuisance on the sideline, heals himself back up. BDS now on the retreat. Aggressiva, no TP, but there is a honey fruit there for him to eat. Hilly, low. Dote has to try and get out of this one, flashes away, still has the thick skin. Razork goes forward once again with the Spectrum more. Ultra Shock Laser onto Xmatic, takes half his HP, and now the Baron started by Fnatic.
Oh, these fights are on a knife's edge. Everyone's so close to dying. Hilly might die to the barrage. It's a 4v5 humanoid. Wants to force the Baron Wunder.
Caught. Stopwatch, Razork flashes forward, but it's only Dote that he's going to catch, and Dote's the tankiest member. Syncroft coming in from the side, the shutdown's going to go down, but he's going to fall as well. Razork is down, Syncroft trying to get away, Nuclear in, no mana on the Cogmore, you can't spit on anyone right now. Humanoid realizes, he steps in.
Nice stopwatch.
With a great stopwatch, but can he stop for long enough to flash the barrel? Not quite time.
Upset.
Upset low, upset down, 1-4 trading, Nuclear in, flashing forward, he's looking for it.
Look mid though, Aggressivo's pushing in. If Humanoid dies here and Wunder dies as well, they're going to lose the game.
Wunder dodges away from the living artillery. The barrel comes down, but Syncroft will fall.
It's a 1v1.
Aggressivo's still pushing. Nuclear in, basically no mana. One living artillery is all he can muster, and Wunder's able to walk away, but the inhibitor in the mid lane maybe forfeits.
The pings are coming down onto the Dragon as well. Aggressivo just going to take the mid tower and...
Out here, they can take some kind of vision on this top side river.
Syncroft needs to get away from that minion wave. Fnatic very quickly back to take
Start
control.
off
The
the two of
Baron
them.
has been started off. The poke landed onto Nuclear in. That's a lot of damage.
Fast that automation.
That's the information that Fnatic was looking for. And now it has begun. Wunder does not have the ultimate, but it will be up soon.
There's a blast cone. Hillisang low. Heartbreaker
That's
available for Razork. They're going to flip it. Philadelphia. And it's Syncroft that wins it. Wunder looking for the backline spear. Get onto Nuclear in, but Nuclear in flashes away. Upset trying to go through it as well with the acquired taste. Coming out from it. Dote will stop him. Will stun him. Abyssal Voyage forward. Syncroft looking for Upset as well. Fnatic winning the fight, but the Baron has gone over to BDS. Upset able to fight forever. For days. There's no way you get onto him. Nuclear in trying to get away. No! I'm so sorry, everyone.
We're back. Nuclear doesn't get the base off. No, he doesn't. He's down. Triple kill. 4 upsets.
And BDS, they were able to get the Baron. I don't think Aggressivo can hold the siege from Fnatic.
He's got to hold them back for 20 seconds so Xmatic can come back alive. Aggressivo dodging away, but with Humanoid and Upset here, those towers are nothing but paper. Meganar trying to be built up here for Aggressivo, can just go in, null away. But Fnatic don't want it because the Elder is their option, and they're going to turn and try and burn that before BDS can answer.
I think they see Xmatic respawning and they say, you know what, with him turning into Meganar, I don't know if we can end this game. Wait, that could be massive. Xmatic is alive, Syncroft is alive in 5 seconds, but this Elder will go down fast.
Aggressivo.
Upset.
I mean, the thing is, Aggressivo doesn't out-damage anyone here. He's got to try and keep Razork away from it or somehow get a steal. Spectral more in by Razork. Xmatic now stepping forward, looking for the last base. Can't line it. What is this damage from Xmatic? Oh, he almost steals it away, but he can't quite get it. Razork's able to secure it with the smite. Aggressivo looking for a bit of poke damage. Syncroft's on his way as well. They're looking for Razork. Xmatic there. Syncroft charging forward, but can't find anyone. Elder and Baron have been taken in the last couple of minutes, and the game is basically still even.
So let's take a look at this replay of this fight. We missed a little bit of it, but look at Wunder and keep your eye.
This is better. Obviously, does give it a little bit of HP as well to make him tankier. Syncroft really wants it.
Flashes for the bait. Wunder pulls it back. That was genius from Syncroft. Baits him into using the barrel and then hooks it back. Genius stuff from BDS. In the moment to make that decision, Syncroft coming up huge for his team.
Are they going to try and end here? They don't have a wave. They have to be very careful of that top wave. Humanoid has TP. If that top wave gets towards the Nexus, Humanoid could look for a backdoor. BDS, I think Baron is the best call here. Regain control of the map.
They're going to do this, but oh my god, Syncroft. His brain is just so big. It feels like
redemption.
But hang on. Fnatic looking to contest this. Dote tanking the front line for now.
4,000 on it. Heartbreaker flash available for Razork. Heartbreaker flash available for Razork. Hostile take. No way does Upset get that. How on earth does that happen? The Baron secure for Fnatic. Syncroft trying to get onto Upset. He's got the Silvermere Thornbell to assist his way away. The base in shambles. BDS's hopes perhaps.
They're TPing the base.
Flashes forward. The TP to the base. Oh, what other way to end it in the Fnatic game? The old shock laser just wide. TP back.
Humanoid.
It's only Humanoid. Let's look at the base. Aggressivo going to try and defend. Dote coming in as well with the Abyssal Voyage. Razork chasing forward. Upset going in as well, but Humanoid now called out. Flashes away. Looks for Nuclear Int. Gets the damage. Negative on Nuclear Int. The GA popped, but Nuclear Int has popped himself. Razork able to get away. And now BDS had to find some way to defend.
Can they hold the line? They have Maddie, the has a lot of stacks in the center. 200 stacks. Looks for the snipe. Misses. Razork has G as well. They're going to get the mid inhibitor as well. No wave on bot just yet for the tier 3. BDS have a mega knock. TP behind.
No way! What are you gonna TP behind him? Nothing personal, kid. With the impale, but the hostile takeover. Expandio to dodge to the side of it. Wonder looking for Akasiva, putting the GA. Wonder low.
I think Fnatic have it.
So I think they're upset. Upset takes it. Fnatic win. The best game of the split.
Oh my lord! And that all started with Syncroft having the balls to flash in and not ultimate someone, and then bait into ultimate. Then they missed the Baron, and then this whole series of events unfolds. My word!
If we can, I would love to get a replay of that Baron before we go to break, just so we can have a look back as to how Upset was able to steal that. Because that was crazy. I was convinced the Baron was BDS's. And if they had that...
We know G2 like their flexes.
Farming Kayle with Senna to support her down towards the bottom side. Kayle, we all know, wants to share XP.
The issue I have here is I don't know if we have swap issues in the champ select, but right now, this looks like it would
even threaten a dive, but this would be very risky this early on.
Yeah, very risky. If Flacket gets level 3 and gets the win wall, it's going to be incredibly difficult. I wonder how close he is to that level up, but we'll see. I think Labrov has to kind of flash auto here, or just walk up auto and flash out. We'll see what happens.
Labrov will get the order down. TP coming in. They're looking for the damage on Sangwitz. There's the first one. Look for 2, but underneath the tower, Labrov will fall. Haru has to flash away. Caps now joining the fray. Knock up onto Perks. Caps could look for a little bit more damage here, but ends up just being a 1-for-1.
I think it's going to be worth for Vitality, though, because what happens there is...
But you're right. For now, they're going to be able to push out this wave. This will give Caps an opportunity to reset, which he desperately needs. Root comes through. Good hook from Labrov. Will get him to safety.
Perks will hold the wave a bit, so that's going to sting for Caps. Now the question is, does he just cancel his recall and say, guys, we need to push this in more? Or does Labrov find him first? Yeah, he does. He says, guys, we need to push this in. I don't want this to be frozen on.
Charm's going to land onto Caps. Jankos coming in from the side as well. Haru now here. The Spectral Maul's going to catch out Jankos. He will fall. Blackhead joins the fray. Labrov will flash away. Haru, though, looking for the backline. Flashed forward. Couldn't quite get onto Caps. He's just going to be forced away. Larson raised back in, and Blackhead just needs one more auto. The charm goes out as well. G2 able to strike back in the mid lane. Labrov low. Targus cancels an auto attack. The knockup. Flacket only onto Perks. Flacket low as well, but he is able to walk away.
It's a fist fight to fix the mid wave. G2 will finally do it, but Cars sees the main
start up this dragon. Jankos here as well. Should be an easy enough secure. The Hex Drake does chain a few auto attacks around, but G2 pretty tanky, able to survive that for the moment. First dragon of the game
has been started up. We'll see if Jankos can test for a steal and can buy time for the rest of G2 to collapse, because he needs to be entwined with Flacket for the knockup.
I'm looking for it right now. Jankos has the flash cyclone. Next flash away. There's the charm onto Jankos into the hook. The Rift Herald secured by Haru. Jankos only gets one knockup onto Labrov. Perks looking for a flank position here. Second knockup coming down. Labrov will pay for the Herald with his life, but Vitality very happy to get out with that.
Yeah, it's instantaneous gold versus expected gold, right? Labrov falls, gives over 300 gold. They don't have a wave to work with, so all the golds will go to Haru.
I think it's, you see Caps TP down towards the bottom side, you know G2 are investing around the dragon. You can see Vitality immediately move up into this red side quadrant
here. Flacket, of course, is the one farming on G2, not Targamas, so Targamas can stay mid. Flacket is happy sitting bot. Now Jankos finds Haru, no ult. Labrov's inbound.
Looking for something right now. Haru going to get caught with the edge of that piercing dark. Hook's going to land. Death Charge coming out as well with a dawning shadow. It's enough. Caps brought in with a divine judgment as well. Haru taken out by Blackhead. And Vitality looked for something, but immediately were at a numbers disadvantage.
Yeah, Broken Blade flash ulting Caps there to stop Haru getting the kill and getting the reset where he could cause massive
way down from the top river. The kill right behind them, and Caps gets engaged on initially. Good damage comes out for Vitality, and watch Broken Blade here. Flash ultimate, as Broken Blade is now the target of attack for Vitality.
They know he doesn't have his ultimate, and Perks has the Spirit Rush. Broken Blade trying to trade onto them, but at level 12 he's just not strong enough yet. Alfari takes the kill.
Yeah, third dragon is now spawning. G2, do they want to fight it? Looks like they do. Flacken misses the knockup. Could have been a pick there, turning into a
pushing through bot. Kazi pushing in mid. He's a little bit isolated right now on the left-hand side, but Vitality do have access to the Drake. Jankos looking for the play.
Flashes away. Featherstorm not available for the Vitality. AD carry the Cyclone into last bet combo. Means that he will fall. Dragon still up. Broken Blade has the TP. Will use it towards the bottom lane. Haru looking for something. Is G2 able to escape?
Caps.
Flashes over the wall, and the demon is here. And he's hungry for blood. No escape from G2 for Vitality. They're just burning where they stand. Vitality flashing back underneath their tower. A good charm from Perks, good stun from Haru, a good reset. Will get them one reset. Camps was able to get another. Off towards Perks, down towards the bottom side. Flanker trying to get in here as well. Haru looking for a little bit more damage, but the exhaust comes out. Vision and Empire gonna get the slow. Haru going in, but can't get onto Caps. Alfari dodging in and out. Flanker takes them. And G2 clean up the fight.
Massive team fight by then. It's 5 kills over to them. I mean, Vitality get a couple consolation prizes on shutdowns, but it's G2 all the way.
It was such a good attack onto Kazi. G2 recognized that he's isolated. We were talking about how he was kind of left a little bit on his own to push out that mid wave, and G2 maintained control of this one bush just outside the red buff. You can still see that ward as well hovering around there. They use this information, but Vitality, they're not giving up the Drake just yet.
TP coming in. Of course, no smite here for G2. Kazi looking for the steal, and he'll get it. Divine Judgment coming in as Broken Blade, trying to get out of his with the depth charge will knock him up. Caps TP'd in, but wasn't here in time. Vitality able to strike back.
That's massive for Vitality. Does Haru still have the Herald? I wonder if he's used it. Yes, he did use it, so they won't be able to get this. No, he just used it now, so they will be able to get this mid-tier 1.
This top tier 1, but Vitality are still sticking around.
Yeah, right now it seems that they don't feel the need to reset. Alfari, level 13, should be able to win out in this 1v1. Jankos just going for a bit of poke. Won't overcommit. Alfari realizes there's no way you're engaging on me if your teammate is not here, so he's not going to take the bait. Perks now making his way up. Lebrov has found Caps.
Caps still has the demonic extension. He's going to go into it immediately. Everfrost going down. He's trying to get away to the blast cone, but he's knocked back in. I think that was the piercing dart from Targamas that actually brought him back. Haru able to pick up the kill. They do get a 1-for-1.
Okay, so Caps, he just face checks the Tri-Brush. He was not expecting that many members of Vitality to be hovering around the top
for this
side.
Dragon. Vitality posturing towards the top side of the river. G2 on the bot side. Battle lines drawn. Kazi's on mid wave though, so it looks like maybe Vitality just focusing on this mid tier 2. G2 have to start the Dragon.
It's not Soul anymore, right? So Vitality could just force down the mid lane here. Caps will start up the Dragon. They'll get it, but Vitality are trying to catch them as they rotate towards that mid lane. Caps is charmed. There's the Everfrost going down. He's half HP. Spectral Maul coming out with the never move. Will catch Haru. Last Embrace going out as well as Jankos looks for it. Heartbreaker out. Dawning Shadow just short. Haru ticks down to Caps. Caps flashing forward. The charm's going to hit him, and he will go down as well. Broken Blade during the fight from the bottom side. Jankos low. Divine Judgment just in time now. Fire pots the stopwatch up towards the top of the fight. Kazi's fighting against Flanker, but Flanker is not quite able to win it out. Kazi, Lebrov still standing. Targamas, Jankos and Broken Blade alive on the other side. Kazi down now, and it's only Lebrov that remains amongst the ruins of his team. G2 will chase him down.
Yeah, Lebrov's gonna die here. Maybe just give the kill over to Broken Blade, get a little bit more gold for that kill. We'll see how they do it. No, Jankos just takes it and pops the emote. Massive wombo combo in the backline from Flacket there. Jankos helping out a little bit. Caps just flashing straight in.
We have 1 minute and 30 seconds until the next straight. Of course, Soul Point for G2. And our final game of the weekend, match of the week. Perks versus Caps, part 7.
The Perksing. Jankos looking for something here though, gets the knockup last breath onto Perks, and Perks is just deleted. The movie might be named after him, but he's one of those characters that dies very early on. 2 kills now as Flacket gets a second Dawning Shadow going out. Broken Blade just tanking for days. Fully ascended, arisen a flame. Broken Blade shredding through Vitality.
Yeah, G2 just own the map right now. They're going to go to Baron, get it, reset, and then go towards their Drake, their Soul Point. Vitality have TP on these solo lanes, but there's 20 and 30 second respawn timers on them. Caps just zoning away.
Again, Jankos finds a target, he gets the knockup, and the ultimate from Yasuo immediately follows. Easy enough, easy to execute. The G2 once again find the kill, and they will once again break. So they're still in this game at the very least. Perks does have the ultimate backup, Alfari not quite yet.
Perks looking for the charm. Jankos able to dodge to the side of it. Everfrost going in. Jankos looking to steal here the reset onto the Dragon. Jankos rooted though. It's going to be low. Caps tries to get onto the back line. Pops the stopwatch. Ryli's doing some work here. Jankos can still get in here. The Everfrost, the charm just short as Perks dives away. Blast cone in. Blackheart on the back line. Jankos able to secure the Ocean Soul for G2, and Perks has been chased out by Targamas. Blackheart now fighting against Haru and Kazi. This Ocean Soul is going to do so much work for G2 here. Everyone from G2 is still alive, and everyone from Vitality's died.
A clean ace goes for G2, as with the Baron buff, with the Dragon Soul, they're looking to end their week with a win. But everything else is up for G2.
They're so strong. I think they can just siege this tier 3. Caps needs to be careful though.
Caps is hooked. No Zonya's for him. Demonic Ascension goes out. Look at the damage. Oh, Caps just tanked. He's still tanking the tower. He's still tanking. Oh, look at him go. Judgment. It's like a Beyblade, just let him rip through the enemy team. Caps still alive. Vitality, you can't say the same about them. Only Perks can watch as the G2 that he once led to glory takes down his new team. G2 after the loss to BDS yesterday. Perhaps people wondered if it would be a happy weekend for them. Well, it's going to end.
Dive Perks.
They're diving Perks, who acquires a stopwatch and stops himself from dying.
He gets 2.
Perks gets 2. He's looking for more. Can he fight against Targos? The bomb is here. The Nexus will fall, though, and G2 will go 4-1 in the LEC.
A bit personal there at the end. 5-man diving Perks on the Nexus. Gets himself a triple kill to round it out. Laughs that one off, but yeah, G2 just in full control from start to finish. Massive props to Targamas, almost like the unsung hero, just
really
getting so far ahead on that Senna.
Yeah, I mean, the early game, Broken Blade was largely...